is crazier was how we interpreted the chart yesterday. All right, this is our pretty decent technical analysis. All right, so I mentioned that the S&P will hit the high of 4345 first, and then it will pull back to 4303. And of course, what happened is that the market really did that. The market was resisting at 4345 first initially. Then it came back all the way down, about 4320, in fact, about 4320. And then after that, I told you before, if the market breaks 4345, it will go up towards the MA30. And of course, you can see that the counter really shoot up to 4367. So we gave two sides of the coin yesterday and tell you that if downside is how much here, upside is how much here. So we were pretty correct. But I think the one that made everybody very happy was yesterday when we talked about gold. Remember when we talked about gold? Wow, this one was a big one. All right, everybody. Hold on, let me just hold on. Okay, so yesterday I spent a lot of time. Yesterday the MAO was about 1.5 hours long because I spent a lot of time to draw this for you. Okay, I draw this. I tell you that okay, using the A and B guideline, the Fibonacci, how to read this, what is best B. Okay, let me tell you, see where is okay, this one cannot see also for okay. Where is the B and what to do with B and what to do with A. And then do with C and so forth, right? And I tell you that if the downside is to go down, we will hit 1689. But if the market do recover, it will go back up again and test the MA200 and stuff like that. Right. So I spent a lot of time over this, and of course, more important thing is that I also reminded you guys on the on this, correct or not? I actually on 12th of October, which is that 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I already tell you, after observing gold for past 3 weeks, as mentioned during the morning MAO, I believe that it's getting ready for a bigger move soon, all right? Especially for all the swings up and down, up and down, up and down. And I said this many times before, for gold itself, whenever there's a lot of swings in the market, that means that gold is about to move, remember? So for those who remember itself, right, okay, can you put a spot on for me, S-P-O-T, all right, spot on. And because of that, I even purposely write a way of, I mean, like literally tell you, okay, if you buy now, at 1762, what is the risk reward ratio? I even calculated for you if you buy, let's say you risk $500, what sort of size you're going to trade is 0.38. And I tell you that there was a margin that's needed. And I even tell you that, right, if it goes up itself, how much can you make? And the profit can be as much as 17,000 US dollars. Oh my God, 17,000 US dollars. That is incredible. And of course, I tell you that if the market goes down instead because of the CPI data, then you may go down back to 1749 and you lose only $500. So $500 to exchange for a few $1,000 profit, I think is phenomenal, right? And what happened? You can see I even go into detail. I tell you that most likely that gold is a color change, CCRY on a day chart. And I tell you that if you go long, okay, this is the target. First target is 1767. That's the first target. And I tell you the second target is 1777. All right, remember I told you these two targets. I even tell you that if the market can really go crazy enough, it can go to 1794, which is the KCB level, right? 1794. And I told you that the boys are all buyers and there was no blue bars. Everything was mentioned. I even wrote this to the 3G group. Now, 3G group are traders who want to trade gold with us, and basically I will update them whenever there's a color change, CCRY. So I gave them Pacific figures. 73 of them received the same messages, 73 of them. And I told them Pacific price to enter, Pacific target to get out. And I tell them that how much can they enter and what to do and what's the reason for buying, and even indicated that the entry is higher than the previous CCRY, which is a very strong setup for a buy. And all these information were mentioned again to the SNG group itself. And I told them that you can go for full size and what's the target and stuff like that. And of course, most important thing is we really traded it. You see, a lot of trainers and analysts, they can give calls and calls and calls, but we ask them themselves, do you buy, do you sell? They're like, right? But for us itself, right, we not only traded, we also show you where we traded. And of course, these are all live account data and stuff like that. And this is why TWB Academy is so different, because we dare to show. Wrong, we admit. Correct, we must show. Nothing wrong about that. Isn't that correct? So that is the reason why I am very sure some of you have made pretty good money, right? I was very impressed by some of you who made at least a few $100. Some of you even made $1,000 and stuff like that. Wow, that was simply amazing. Let's take a look. So what happened is that This is gold. My goodness, gold blast all the way up itself. Gold blast all the way. Now, gold, not only that it went through 1767, you can see that on the chart view. All right, it went to 1767, it went even to the high of this 1777, which is here. And the crazy part is this, it actually closed exactly near the 1794 level. Wow, that was amazing. And of course, some of you have taken profit over there, right? Fantastic, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm so happy for all of you. And of course, you can see these are the people who actually follow through and made money. We have Brian, we have Judy, we have Eric, we have Chris, we have, this Kay, we have Susan, we have and Susan again, you know, she basically really won big time yesterday. Susan, well done. I think it's 2 separate accounts. And of course, this particular lady who, I mean, she said that she said, can I don't show my picture? I said, okay, fine. All right, so what I did is I cover her name and she looked at it. Wow, she used $3,000 to make $7,000. Oh my goodness, she doubled her account. Of course, she went for high leverage, but her entry was very beautiful. 1755 was absolutely a brilliant price to buy. And in fact, she sold most of that 1775, 1776 area. Now, if you actually held on a bit more, wow, she make even more money as well. But again, no one knows the future, right? So it doesn't matter. Okay, but I'm very happy for her as well, okay? So guys, this is really